にしてもこういう時現場に偉いやつがいないってやっぱりどうかと思うぜ。肝心の王はレナ本国だって言うし、スルドは全員ダナに降りちまってるわけだし。
前にスルドだったやつならいるんじゃないのか。
現役でない者には権限がない。レナ人はそういうところは律儀でね。
リエゾたちがいたとしてもこの状況をどうにかできるとは思えないけど。
連中がこのレネギスのありさまを見たらどう思うかだ。リエゾ、ガナベルト、アウメド、オルラ。考えたら俺たちティオハリム以外のスルドのことを僕に知らないんだよ。
Yeah, we know nothing about them.
そりゃしょうがないぜ。ダナの俺たちにしてみりゃ倒すべき敵以外の何者でもなかったんだし。
ああ、ただこうやってレナ人にも町があって暮らしがあるのを見るとさ。
彼らもここで暮らしていたのが不思議。
彼らのことが気になるなら住民に尋ねてみたまえ。
Oh.
どのスルドにも必ず本人やその家の支持者がいる。
I want to visit their houses.
ダナの状況は知られていない。多少のことは聞けるだろう。
Oh. Renans and their lords. I'm very curious. Let's do that. Can we do that now? Wow, their houses are actually here. Interesting. Who is this? Want to know which lord I support? Why? I'm with His Excellency Wesley Teldelis. You probably know him better as Lord Balsif. Ah, I see. Balsif. I know a lot of people consider him as being a giant brute. Believe in me, I realize he can be an aggressive man. What those people don't realize is how much he looks after the members of his house. It's fair to say the house Teldelis doesn't enjoy much esteem. Those of us who serve it will be the first to admit that. But His Excellency always stands up against any who would mean us harm. Of that we can be sure. His effort in the crown contest aren't only for his family, but to improve the standing of each and every member of his house. I owe so much to His Excellency. I could never dream of serving under any other lord. Wow, he's loyal.
誰かを気にかけていたですって。あのビエゾが。
立場が変われば印象も変わろう。そういうものだ。
あの男にも守りたいものがあった。
Damn.
レナの中にも身分制度があるんだね。
住民は別にそれで不満も感じていないみたいだな。それでいいのか？
いいも何もそれがごく当然のあり方とされてきたからな。君たちにも覚えがあるはずだが。
支配されることに疑問を抱かなくなっていた。確かにな。
Yeah.
ここの暮らしはダナのどの町よりも進んでいるように見える。十分な富がなくては理想の社会は作れないのかもと思ったこともあったが、あればいいというものでもないらしい。
赤い女のことも誰も知らないみたいだったわね。
本当にレネギスにいるのかな。
No, she must be here.
もしいなかったら。
まだ決めつけるには早い。
目立たぬよう立ち回っている可能性もある。判断は隅々まで探してからにすればよかろう。
Yeah, there is a chance she's no longer wearing the red cloth.
なあ、ティオハリムのあれってどういう技なんだ？
The skill?
あれではわからんな。どの技のことかね。
なんか街中とかでさ、話しかけた相手が好きだらけになることがあるだろ？
何のことか分かりかねるが。
あれはたらし技というんだ。
What?
自分の
Friendly?
外見や声の質を最大限に生かして相手の心を縛る特殊な技だ。
人聞きの悪いことを言う。私ではなく受け取る側の問題だろうに。
でもやっぱり何かあるんだな。どうやったら使えるようになるんだ？
俺も気になるな。何か特別な修行があるのか？
そうだな。常に優雅であることを心がけ、
Elegant.
後ろ向きな考えを持ちながらうんちくを語るあたりが処方だろう。
言いたいことがあるなら直接言ってはどうかな。
感心しているだけですよ。他意はありません。
ねえねえ、アルフェンとローの様子がおかしいんだけど。
変な姿勢でよくわからない話を始めるのよ。何か変なものでも食べたのかしら。
どう責任を取るつもりだね。
そこまで本気にされるとは思いませんでした。
What did they do?
反省します。
Come on, show us. Damn. I see you brought an aide with you. You remember who I am, my lord? Surely you must, yes? Not only do I support House Elcaras, but more specifically his lordship personally. So much I have been trying to share my appreciation of his lordship to any who will listen. In fact, I was planning to publish my extensive writings on the subject through this very terminal for all to read and enjoy. But since the lines appear to be cut due to the recent turmoil, I've been unable to upload them. I know, since you are all here, I just read them aloud. There exists a most handsome man, a man who radiates beauty, whose every word, every syllable is divine poetry. He hails from the famed house Elcaras, and his name, Lord Duohalim. Music is his passion, the arts his great love, the scores of boorish, uncouth. Men of this land cannot begin to compare to his magnificence. So refined and majestic is his posture. Why the mere thought of it brings me the ecstasy. Once he becomes our sovereign, Renans shall bloom anew, ushering in an era of prosperity for our grand civilization. Until the glorious day comes, I shall forever be praying for his victory. Morning, noon, and night. Hoof, hoof. Well, what do you think, my lord? I poured my whole heart into it, hoping to capture your essence. Wait, I forgot to mention anything about his lordship's love for collecting things. I must take this time while the lines are down to append it. Only then will my masterpiece be complete. Okay, she's a fangirl for Duohalim.
あれ、レネギス中に読ませるつもりだったんだ。
断線しててよかったわね。
褒めていましたよね。
見た目のことばっかじゃなかった。
書簡を差し控える。
Refraining from the commenting. Alright, my friend, who do you support? Well, I never to think anyone would try to tear me away from House Valkyries. What do you want? Don't tell me you work for Lord Duohalim or that dreadful Lord Almedrea, do you? You don't? Well, don't scare me like that. To answer your question, I come from a family that has served House Valkyries for generations. Indeed, I'm doing all I can to support Lord Ganabelt behind the scenes, so he might emerge victorious. Many think him to be a cruel man, but I insist they are utterly mistaken. Though I won't deny he can be strict, he puts Renans' interests front and center like no one else. Why he advocates that rather than stay confined to Lenegis. We should get on with colonizing Dana and expand our horizons. That way we will become masters of both worlds and overturn our current minority status on Dana's surface. That is why he seeks to become our next sovereign. Tell me, is there a greater, more noble ambition than that? I think not. It is a pursuit of power for the advancement of all our kind. It is what makes him exemplary lord, a model above all others. Though I was unable to accompany him myself, my two sons have been blessed with the honor of joining him on the surface. As their father, it fills me with endless pride. Okay?
人には残酷なくせに種族のために頑張る。よくわからないよ。矛盾してない？
私が言うのもなんだが、スルドとは王の座をめぐって争うと同時にレナ全体の守護者でもある。
そういえばガナベルトも死の間際まで仲間のことを気にしていた。
なんでそれをダナにもできないんだよ。
I can't remember what was his last word. But okay, he's a caring man. He cares about his race, Renan. Oh, there are more houses. Okay.
ここはさっきの区画ほど被害がないみたいだな。
たまたまレネギスの変形の影響が小さかったと運が良かったと言うべきだろうな。
Alright, who do you support?
ちょっと
This area falls under the sole jurisdiction of House Canaris. I must ask you to depart at once. Surely you don't claim to be ignorant of our famed house, ruled over by the esteemed Lord Almidrea. Oh, she supports her? If so, I urge you to listen well. In fact, I bid you listen carefully regardless. Have you ever noticed how in the history of Lenegis, only a few women lords have emerged to compete in the crown contest? Many have theories as why this might be, but Lord Almidrea quashed the doubts of any naysayers through sheer might. In fact, not only did she usurp her father and the previous family master, she also removed her older brother to claim the seat for herself. She's a woman who stops at nothing to get what she wants, who gives her enemies nary the slightest opening to strike. Truly, Lord Almidrea is a woman of talent. No one in all Rena better exemplifies the virtues of our nation's meritocracy. Soon the age of a glorious woman sovereign reigning over Lenegis shall be upon us at last. Okay, she supports Almidrea.
手段を選ばないのが実力主義。
でもここじゃそれを正義だって本気で信じてる人もいるんだね。
だから正しいってことにはならないだろ。惑わされんなって。
うん。
Okay, I guess this is the final house. Hello, old man. Who do you support? How loathsome. Oh, I was just reading about Warren. Can I help you? I was always an ardent supporter of Lord Urwagil Hildress myself. Were it not for his sudden death down on the surface, I likely still would be. In my eyes, Lord Urwagil is the true Water Lord. I don't believe for a second that he perished in some accident like they say. As for how Warren runs Ganeth House, don't get me started. I hear him enslaves not only Donnas, but even his fellow Renans. We may live in a society where to the victor go the spoils, but his actions go against the war we as a people stand for. Besides, just what sort of family line is this house Ignicerus of his anyway? I've never heard of it until he came along, which means they must be among the lowest dregs of society. That such an ignoble lineage could suddenly produce an astral artist capable of ascending to lordship is unheard of. No one of it makes any sense, not to mention all of the upheaval around here of late. What is happening to our people? Okay, so he doesn't really support Warren.
レネギスでも知られていないようね。
あの突然の交代劇は私も驚いたものだ。
何か疑問には思わなかったのですか？
全くね。全て受け入れるようにしつけられていたわけ。
Maybe he was turning to a sovereign after all.
スルドたちの話、やっぱり身内には違って見えるもんなんだな。
うん。敵には容赦なかったのに。
その彼らもレナ社会のいろいろな対立や問題を背負っているようだったな。
レナ人は力が序列の基盤の実力社会だから、互いの対抗意識がすごいけど、同時に種族全体への忠誠心も強いから、外に対しては結束するのよ。スルドはその代表。
スルドはレナ全体の守護者だったか。
ええ。だからビエゾは私を憎んだし、ガナベルトはアルフェンを狙った。
そんだけ大使は代わりだねってことか。
それでアルフェン、君は何かつかめたかね？
ああ。スルドも人間だったんだってことかな。
Of course.
ビエゾや他の連中もあいつらなりに事情や望みがあって生きていたんだ。
けどよ、いくら慕ってる奴がいるからって そんなの。
もちろんあいつらのしたことは悪だ。それは間違いない。それでもあいつらは怪物なんかじゃなくて俺たちと同じ一人の人間だったんだ。
True.
なあ、俺が言いたいのは、
あいつらが悪いのはレナだからでも怪物だからでもなくて、一人の人間として悪いことをしたから。
リンウェ
違うかな。
全部言ってくれた。
ダナだから善人というわけじゃない。レナだから悪人というわけでもない。私たちはそれを見てきた。
まあシオンとテューハリーも見てりゃな。
信頼を裏切らないよう努力するわ。私という一人の人間として。
That's a very interesting subquest. I quite like it.